The first thing I wanted to ask you was, what's up with the name Bitter Soul?
Eh, you know, the name Bitter Soul, bro, is just it's a brand that's actually just trying to push beyond boundaries, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's based on music mainly.
Mm-hmm.
The focus is mainly on music. Currently, I'm a piano.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, but the name, cause like the name, it's unique. I've never heard of someone put bitter with soul. If you get, ne? It's like, how did that name come about? What made you use? What made you put that name together? What does the bitter part of your name mean? And then the soul, or is it just something you came up with?
Um, this is actually a name I created from how we speak about things like in my hood. You understand? So I'm not sure if there's any better way to put it because I think the only better way to put it it's by my home language. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the language that we use in my hood. So, esh,
What
it's a
language is that? What language is that they use in your hood?
yeah, we use our Zulu and all
Ah,
those
you're
other.
saying it like it's some foreign language, bro. We know Zulu, man. Sawubona matota. Sawubona. Wena unjani. Ngiyaphila.
Yeah.
Ngiyaphila.
At least you do know, just a
Yeah.
bit of is it a bit of it or like much of it?
Ah, just a little bit. Just for Justin J. Justin J.
Oh, Justin J.
Yeah, you see? You see?
So that's the thing. So that's the problem because now I think it would be more like much more understandable if I
Hmm.
were to put it in Zulu or maybe Sotho.
Okay.
Like yeah.
For it to make like for me to understand it basically is what you're saying.
It's a bit complex, but it's also a simple like explanation. But then now in English, I don't think it's going to make sense.
Okay. Okay. So I wanted to know who is Bitter Souls behind the decks when you're not producing and before I assume, do you DJ as well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so who are you when you're not producing? Who are you behind the away from the decks? Who are like what who are you?
Like I'm still the same person, my G. Like I'm
Hmm.
still the same person, my G. One thing that I've noticed about me, I'm not sure if I'm answering the question like correctly, or please correct me if
No, like
if
what do you get up to? Like who are you? Tell me a bit about, life in Soweto, you know, a little bit about what you get up to when you're not doing music. Like who are you behind the production?
behind the production.
Mm.
Oh, that's a bit tricky because I mean, that's one thing that I'm always doing, like
Hmm.
almost every second of my life. Like I'm busy with music. So it's a bit of a tricky question. It's a bit of a tricky question because I literally do, I literally like everything that I do. It has to do with music, like every second of my life. So like I don't know if I'm understanding the question or
No,
I
no, no,
don't.
that's fine. Like, I mean, like for example, do you like football? You know, do you listen to different types of music when you're not producing? Just things about you, the personality behind the bitter soul, like you as a person. But it's cool. What's something that people assume about you that's totally wrong? Would you say
Um, One thing that people always assume about me is that
that is
one
not true? That is not true at all.
pardon.
Yeah, something that people assume when they see you, but that's not the case when they get to know you.
People just think maybe like I'm one of those guys, understand? Like one of those guys who's unapproachable.
Hmm.
One of those guys who's unapproachable. One of those guys maybe who doesn't like associating himself with other people. You understand? So
Okay.
I don't really have like a lot of things that are happening in my life, understand? So
Mhm.
besides music, yeah. So like I'm not one of those simple guys, you understand? So like I don't really have a lot that's going on
Mhm.
outside of music. Like it's only a few things. Like it's more, what can I say? You can compare me to just anybody.
Okay.
Music, yeah.
You're just like you're when you're not producing, you're just regular guy. You chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm that kind of person.
Okay. I wanted to know. Um, was you born and raised in Soweto?
Yep, Born and
So how did growing up in Soweto shape you musically? Because piano is pretty new, yeah. So what shaped you before piano? What was you doing before piano really became mainstream? What was you doing before then, and how did Soweto shape you musically to the person you are today?
okay. That's that. You know when it comes to Soweto, like musically, so like the music taste in Soweto, we can say Soweto was more based on deep house. Yeah, like yeah, we used to listen to deep house. We used to listen to commercial house before my piano.
Uh-huh.
And also I was doing I was producing deep house at the time,
Hmm.
and it happened that deep house evolved, and then the guys added just a few elements, and then that's when they started calling it Amapiano. But what we knew it as before that, it was jazzy house. You understand? So the gents just twisted it a bit, and then they added those, those sounds like to make it sound local, and all those, those like little differences, and then that's when it was called Amapiano, and that's when I also got interested into making that sound. You understand? So
Hmm.
yeah, so we started making Amapiano.
Mm.
Yeah, they were those guys that had started your MFR souls, your Kabza, your
Yeah.
Gaba. Yeah, so maybe I can say 2 years later I joined the guys. I started doing the same sound as well, and that's when I
If you
was
can give us a timeline, like when you're saying that's when you started doing with the guys. Like, what year is that? Are you talking about?
2016, 2017.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
2016, 2017, that's where the journey began. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then yeah, it grew from there slowly,
Mm-hmm.
slowly, but until it reached like its peak, whereby it was starting to get recognized. When was it? I think it was in 2017.
Mm.
Yeah, because in 2016 it was there, but it was still underground.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2017 it was gradually starting to, to
Okay.
get me. Yeah, because like we were able like to have gigs, and we were able to host our own gigs, and it would be really from just our own lineup.
Okay.
So yeah.
So sorry, there's a bit of noise in the background. Is that the microphone or something?
Oh, I think it's my phone.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Okay.
Am I clear now?
Yeah, better. So when did you like realize that this thing is actually making moves and it could potentially put you in a better situation? I don't want to assume that you was in a bad situation before, but when did you realize that this thing is my music is moving? When did that happen for you?
I think it was in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just say mid 2017 to 2018 and moving forward, because I'm not sure if you're familiar with DJ Stocky.
I'm very familiar. Very
Yeah,
familiar, bro.
yeah. So that's one guy that got to actually get to know my sound better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before anyone else, before everybody else. Understand? And that's the guy that actually pushed it to a point whereby I was also getting my own recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's when I also decided that, you know what, now let me just stick to what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it really shows that I'm doing it like correctly.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've noticed that in the Amapiano space, a lot of people keep saying my sound, my sound, my sound. For someone who's quite new, I'd say from like 2020s when I entered the space. Um, when you're making your beats, is it more like melodic, or is it spiritual, or is it just like vibes? Like, how do you come up when you sit down in front of your computer and then start putting a beat together? What does that process even look like?
Okay, let me answer this based on my own personal like on my personal perspective, ne? So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm one person who's into spiritual music
Mm-hmm.
that has melody. So so I think it also takes a lot of your music background, like depending on what you listen to. So whenever you start doing music, uh you're going to produce something that you actually feel.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly something that you've heard before, but you're going to twist it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's always advised that, you know what, always try to listen to different genres so that you can have a lot of ideas whenever you go into studio.
Mm-hmm.
Then so me coming to me, I'm one person uh that actually grew up listening to deep house like most of the time.
Okay.
So that's what has actually influenced what I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you understand?
Yes, yes. So you, is that all you just grew up like, is deep house more your the genre that you base your foundation on, or are there other elements, other different sounds that inspire you to make beats?
Yeah. It's just say R&B as well. R&B as well, because R&B is soulful, deep house is soulful, but also there are those elements that I need from R&B to fuse this deep house feel and that R&B feel into one.
So with the R&B, within the R&B, like who who do you draw inspiration from?
Just any song that I come across.
Okay.
Yeah, if ever I feel that, you know what, I can actually take a two,
Mm,
take two or three things from this song.
yeah.
Like I just do it. I just do it.
Okay. So do you actually listen to R&B, or do you use it more as just something to take from, or do you actually listen to the genre?
No, I do listen to R&B like most of my time.
Okay. What type of artists do you listen to from R&B?
From R&B, your Tony Braxton, your Anita Baker, those lines. You see those are
Okay, the real ones.
yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. What would you say is what would you say is the most personal song to you, and why, that you've made?
One personal song that I've made.
Yeah, a song that you've made that really is close to the heart. Like, if there's any song you've made, like this one.
Uh, it's an old one, ne?
Yeah, it's fine.
Uh, it's an old one, but it's in my feelings.
Is that what the name's called? In My Feelings?
Yeah, in my
Okay.
feelings, because that's where I was actually expressing what I was feeling. You understand? So I was just letting out what was inside me that time. You understand? So I was putting it into music.
Okay.
I don't know if you get me.
Yeah, no, no, I understand, bro. Don't
Yeah.
worry, man. I understand. So you've got some albums, haven't you?
I only have one. I
Or
only have one. Yeah.
okay, you only have one.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe I saw something wrong. Have you released like EPs? Because I'm pretty sure I saw more than one. Because you've got quite, I saw quite a few projects on or maybe are they joint projects where Apple just connects them together? Is it called Sibira?
That's the album. That's the album that
Right,
I
yeah.
made.
Where
Yeah.
was you? Where was you? Headspace wise when you made it. Like, what inspired you to make that project?
Um, you know, you see, when it comes to that album, I was just pouring my heart out, my G.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just pouring my heart out. So that was a project that was very personal to me. You understand? So I just like I was exploring,
Mm-hmm.
like I just wanted to fuse everything that was in my mind into one. You understand? Because if you could listen to that album, like it doesn't like it has various sounds, various like type of pianos, but the soulful one. But however, it's not the same thing. I don't know if you get me.
I understand. I understand. I understand. But what was like? What I'm trying to ask you is like, where was you in that time in your life when you put that project together?
Mm, gee, I think how can I put it? How can I put it? See, that time I was at my lowest, but
Mm-hmm.
I was also trying to find myself.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to stand back up on my feet. You
Okay.
understand? Yeah, the struggles were an everyday thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So so I was just I was just expressing myself, man. I I just decided that you know what, man. Let me not stress about anything. Let me just be locked in to the studio and
Yeah.
let me just release my stress onto those things, like into this album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So hey, it was really a bad time, but I'm just glad things got better.
If you don't mind me asking, like, what was it about it that was really tough during that time?
Um, in terms of my musical career, yeah, like things were a bit slow. Things
Okay.
were slow. Things were not moving as expected. You know, things were not moving as I expected because things were things things were just up and down, man. Tomorrow they would be looking good. The following day, they're just going south. So it was like a lot of emotions that I came across.
So you've worked with so many artists. Um, who would you say has been the most enjoyable experience, and who would you say has been the least enjoyable experience? But when I mean least enjoyable, I don't mean like to slander them, but maybe like, yo, we was in the studio for like 10 hours because I wanted that person to sing the song in this particular way, or for like being like like a perfectionist almost, like an experience like that, not like something where you're like not slandering a person like per se.
Honestly speaking, I don't really recall of any artist that gave me a hard time. Honestly, yeah, yeah, no, no, no.
Okay.
Like everyone that I've worked with, everyone that I've worked with, like we worked hand in hand, like we understood each other, the energies were great.
Right.
So it was awesome. And
Okay. And
on
and who's been the most enjoyable?
the most enjoyable, let me see. Who can I say was the most enjoyable? Mm. This one is a bit tricky because like there's a lot. Like
Well,
there's
that's why you're the guy. That's why I'm asking you.
it's a bit tricky this one because like there's a lot of people that really made me feel that you know what, I could do this like you know over and over again. This one baffles me because like there's a lot of people that I'm remembering. So ish, I don't know. I really don't know.
You gotta give me one, bro. You gotta give me one. I can't let you
No, we can say limit crazy. Yeah.
leave me crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What makes why is the Lima Crazy one so why is that such a memorable moment?
Man, my G, you know, that guy's workflow is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the energies, my G. You see, when it comes to that guy, that's one guy whose energies are always high, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one person you never like get bored around, you know. That's one person who's always supportive of whatever you bring onto the table, and he would work with it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
In a good way, he seems very like chaosy. Is that his personality? Like very bubbly, very high. He seems like a very high energy person.
yeah, yeah, that's who he is.
Is that who he is? So that when he comes into the studio, is it like, rah, let's get lit. Let's come on, let's get it. Or what's that like? What's that like for those listening as well who are Lima Crazy fans? What's it like being around him? What's his work process like making music?
My G, you wouldn't wanna stop. You wouldn't wanna stop because it's that thing that whenever you guys are in studio together, then you must know that it's always a thing that you can really need to push this. You need
Hmm.
to my G, let's finish this now and then go on to the next one. If
Okay.
you need to carry on for the whole day or for the whole night, my G, then let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What?
that mhm.
Okay. What song do you think that you've produced or even co-produced? Do you think that is very slept on? Like people just have let that one go under the radar.
uh, let me try to remember. Oh, there's this one that I recently did with Cowboy.
Okay.
Yeah. Uthando Lunjeni.
Why do you think it's slept on?
You know, like I haven't had like much of it in the streets, you know. I haven't I haven't seen people talking about it
Mm,
much. Yeah. So yeah.
okay, cool. Um, how do you keep your creativity at an all-time high, considering that you've worked with quite prominent artists like Lima Crazy? How do you stay motivated and how do you stay dedicated and not complacent? Because you know some people, if you get to work with like right now, Lima Crazy, Scott Puma, these guys are the it guys, they're going around the world. So how do you stay dedicated to what you do considering you've worked with a lot of people? How do you keep the creativity high?
Always have a reference, my G. Always have a reference, my G. Just uh don't like try by all means to listen to what other people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say you should copy it, but you know, just take a few things. Just take a few things that you could fuse with your sound,
Mm-hmm.
just so you could improve it. You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's what I always do. That's what I always do. Whenever I feel demotivated, I just go back to the drawing board and then I review other artists like work,
Mm-hmm.
just yeah, just to get something different from what I'm used to doing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I go about it.
And have you ever felt like quitting music before? Have you ever thought to yourself, you know what? Like in those early days, I guess, maybe not so much now because you're definitely more established. But was there a time where you thought, you know what? Forget this. I don't want to do this anymore.
No, G. No. I've never had those episodes in my life. I've never, no matter how bad things have been, no matter how bad things have went, like I just kept on pushing. Just kept on pushing, my G. So, I'm actually one person who doesn't believe in giving up, my G. Like
Okay.
it's never an option. It's
Mm,
never, yeah. Besides music, like in everything.
okay. I have a question for you from some of the people that are listening to the interview. Shout out to I think Thato TGM Millionaire. He asked, when is his music video dropping?
I can't really touch on that. I can't really touch on it because I don't even have a song that's currently out at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I would really say, you know what, this one deserves a music video.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And
So, sorry, go on.
okay, yeah. And regarding how the music works, you can't just, you can't just take any song and then, you know, and then you shoot a music video and all those things. Like
Okay.
you need a song that you show off and a song that that's actually receiving like proper feedback, like a really good feedback. So that's when you can just, you know what, in order for it to actually reach greater heights, let
Mm-hmm.
so um shoot a music video for it as part of the marketing as well. So
Okay.
yeah.
If the music industry was to, I would say, go silent, would you still be making beats? No, actually, let me phrase that question again. If there was no money in music tomorrow, would you still carry on producing?
I'm not sure about that, but I think I will be producing, but not as much as I am
Okay.
currently. Yeah.
So is it more, are you doing it more? I don't want to make it sound bad because all do everything for money. Even doing this interview and connecting, there's a element of, how can I put it? There's an element of wanting to progress in life. But like, does the money motivate you to make beats more than the passion, or is the passion more than the money?
Um.
Or should I say let me say the money. Let me say the prosperity that comes from this industry that we're both in.
uh, how can I put it? How can I put it? Now that I'm an adult, né?
Mm.
Let me say I used to do this music thing because of love,
Yeah.
but growing up things changed.
Yeah, of
So
course. Yeah.
yeah, so so I had to turn, like I had to shift my focus from love to business. You understand?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you
So
evolve? How do you evolve your sound, but still staying true to who you are? Because piano is always advancing.
mm,
How do you do that? Yeah.
uh what I always do, like what I actually do now is that I no longer want to keep my projects to myself, so I give others an opportunity to work with me. You understand?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's always something new from somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, you get me.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I'm always doing collabs. Yeah, I'm always.
Okay. Cool. Cool. There's somebody here called Just Tamira. Thank you for adding your input. She goes, does some of your music have dedications to people that's close to your heart?
No.
Come on, bro. Not even one. I don't
Like I
believe
said now,
you.
like I
I,
said,
I think that was a very good question, Tamira. Shout out to you. Come on, bro.
no, no, like I said now that I'm now doing this. This is business to me now. This is no longer about, this is no longer personal,
Yeah, but how
but
about okay? So how about the times when you was low, when you was just explaining early on in the interview that there was times that were difficult whilst you was pursuing the career. There must be a song in there that you produced that maybe a heartbreak or a girl you liked, that maybe that beat was inspired by a lady of some sort.
oh, not really, not
Okay,
really.
fair, fair, fair. If
Uh,
that's your answer, that's your answer.
not really. Those songs, some of the songs, I was just, facing my struggles. So I was just, I was just facing those emotions that come with struggles. So yeah, that's what I was just expressing.
Okay. Fato Millionaire has asked another question. What's your message to up and coming producers?
Stay humble, gents, and focus on your craft, man.
You seem to be a man of many small words, my guy. Come on, give the people a bit, give the people a bit more. Like they've put their time aside to listen to me and you conversing, man. Give them a bit more.
I don't really have much to say besides, telling them that what, Nema, gents, you need to remain humble in everything that you do. You need to really remain humble. With that being said, being humble takes you far in this game, actually, to be precise, in this game, because no one is actually bigger than the game.
Mm-hmm.
And hype comes with a lot of things. When the hype finds you not ready,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you end up burning like the wrong bridges, because this is music after all.
Mm-hmm.
You trend today, tomorrow you're not trending, and now you need my help to get back to where you were. You understand? But because now you've burned bridges, you can't come back to me. You understand? So that's why I emphasize remaining humble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remaining humble is important in this game. Don't think you are better than anyone. That's one thing about the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about being humble, that leads me on to my next question. What's the most humbling situation this music industry has put you in? It doesn't have to be negative, it can be a positive, humbling moment. And what's the most humbling thing a fan has said to you?
You know, I once had an encounter with a friend telling me how much they look up to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, how much they wish uh, I get to where I want to be with this music thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see, that was the most humbling thing I've ever gotten from somebody that is a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
That is, yeah. So yeah.
And
What
what's
was
the
that?
what's the most humbling thing that's happened to you in the industry? Something positive though. Like when it happened, it's like, yo, thank you, God, like, or something like that.
No, because one thing that has humbled me, like in a positive way, it was when I received help from somebody that I actually never thought they would help me. You understand? Because at times you come across people you'd never think, man, man, this person actually knows certain things about music, and would
Uh-huh.
actually
Can you just fix that noise that keeps happening? Or is there no way that you can fix that?
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, as I was still saying, so we happen to take people for granted. Yeah, we happen to take people for granted, not knowing that that's the very same person that's gonna get you uh to where you need to be next. You get me? So since then,
Is there
I
is there a way you can turn that noise down? That noise, I can barely hear you.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think maybe I had my phone far from my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, for me that was a humbling experience, like in a positive way,
Mm-hmm.
something that I always remind myself of. That always reminds me that, you know what, my G, do not look down on anybody else ever.
Mm-hmm.
If ever there's somebody that wants to talk to you, give them an ear
Yeah.
and listen to what they have to say.
Okay. I have another question here from Fato Millionaire. If you had to choose an artist or producer, who would you work with and why?
Um, who's this? Azana.
Okay.
Yeah, Azana.
And why?
Because I think Azana aligns very well with my
Mhm.
sound that I produce. Remember, I've mentioned earlier on that when it comes to music, like I'm a spiritual person.
Uh-huh.
Like I love something soulful. So with how she works and with the kind of music that she does, I think she would be a right candidate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you reached out, or is it just somebody you see in the distant future, or do you see it just happening organically in the future?
Um, she's somebody that I'm seeing working with in the future.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. If you could, because you said you DJ as well.
Yeah.
If you could, DJ at any festival, which one would it be? If you could choose a global festival, anyone around the world, which one would it be and why?
Let's do what's this festival again? What's this festival again? This one is actually slipping my mind. What's this festival that's taking place in is it in the UK?
It depends. I don't know. You gotta tell me, bro. You're the one that wants to play there. You should know it.
I'm actually forgetting it, my G. Oh, I think it's Piano Land, if I'm not mistaken. Is
Okay,
it
so
Piano
we've got
Land?
Piano People and we do have Piano Land as well.
Yeah, that's Piano Land, my G. That's Piano Land.
Over Piano People, that's interesting.
Yeah, because it really looks like uh that's actually where I wanna be. That's actually where I've dreamed.
Let me help you with this because who have you seen play at Piano Land? Because Piano People is the bigger one that will
Is
have that's got Kabza doing a 2 hour set.
I'm not sure. I think maybe I'm mixing up these two events,
Yeah,
but
yes, I'm thinking because that like Pori, Stana, all the big guys from over there, they go to Piano People. They don't go to Piano Land. But Piano Land is not a bad festival. I'm not trying to put down their thing, but I'm just making sure that
so
you know what you're saying.
yeah, let's go to this one of piano people. I think it's that one. I think it's
Yeah,
that one.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
We have somebody here that wants to join. Let's just see if they are actually not a troll to see if they're going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Because some people be trolling, so I'll just remove them.
No, just give me, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to the live.
I think you went off.
Yeah, exactly. It was a troll. I feel so. Sometimes you get them, but what I do when I do interviews with people like yourselves, creatives, I do let people have the opportunity to come up and have a conversation with the person online. So I was trying to give him an opportunity, but hey ho, that's how
Yeah.
it goes.
Oh, no problem.
Um, so in the next 12 months, where can we in the next six to 12 months, what can we expect from you?
Um, I think I would have like released like enough music. I think I would be having like my own hits as well, like roaming the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's what I'm currently working on.
Yeah.
Most with consistency, you happen to come across something just along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what I can say. People can expect, more music from me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more hit tracks to come. So yeah,
So word on the street is you have an EP on the way. Is that correct?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. What can we expect from that EP?
That the EP features the likes of Meek Man,
Yeah.
DJ Jaivane,
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy, and Limmy Crazy, just to name a few.
Just to name a few, yeah.
Yeah, just to name a few.
I wanted to ask as well for producers. One thing I think that I think ties in with this that ties my next question is, but I think you answered half of it before. How do you get connected with some of these industry heavy guys? You know, if you're a producer, you believe you've got banging beats, right? You want to take it to the next level. You want like Lima Crazy to vocal your beat. How do you get to that stage that you're at now?
Mm. For me, it's very much different.
Mm-hmm.
Much different because I've been here since the beginning of the genre.
Mm.
Or before it could reach where it is today,
Mm-hmm.
before a lot of people could join it.
Mm-hmm.
So people have known me way before, you
Right.
know, people actually, start doing this genre.
Okay.
And so that's why it's very simple for me to actually reach out to the gents and be like, man, I'm actually working on my project and I'm gonna need your help. So,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
And also you've we haven't touched on this actually. You currently have some beats, or should I say you've produced on Giovan's up and coming project.
Yeah.
Just tell me how you guys connected and how is it you're able to be producing on his album and how does that feel?
Oh, okay. Javani, with me and Javan, like it's more personal.
Okay.
It's more personal. It's more than just music because I've known Jaivane since the beginning of the genre. Yeah, he's one of those guys like that I've been in contact with since the beginning of the genre.
Mm-hmm.
So he's one person that also used to play my music. So we connected from there because he would also play some of my stuff, you know. So we started having a working relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So since then, like we've been working, like we never stopped. So yeah, so that's how I actually got to be on his album. Like it's been an ongoing thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this is not like a special moment. This is more just like I'm on my friend's album almost. This is normal.
yeah, yeah. This is normal because we also have a previous album which was
Uh-huh.
released 2 years back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I was also part of it. So like yeah, man, we've been pushing. We've been pushing.
Okay, cool. I've got a young producer here from Zim. He's got some like good beats, and he's got a question for you where he says, how does one send you stuff to get a collaboration with you?
They can just DM me. It's either here or on Insta. Either way. I'm always active.
You're active on your socials.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
active.
not sure if this is a personal message, but somebody called Nathi the Man says, "Record L Jones, no slender. They are crying." Is that something that you might know?
Yeah, this one has nothing to do with me, and I don't. This one has nothing to do with me, and I don't think I can be able to answer whatever that
Okay,
fits you.
cool. Okay, cool. If you could give your younger self any advice now that you are where you are, what would the advice be, and would you do anything different?
Ah, if I could give a young me an advice, um, the advice that I would give like the younger me, is that I should play far from procrastination. You
I'm so
understand?
sorry. Can you just fix the mic again? It's gone a bit fuzzy.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, the advice I would give to a younger me, it would be I should play away from procrastinating.
Uh huh.
You understand? That thing like has wasted like a lot of my time.
Yeah.
And so now that I'm an adult, it's only now that I'm seeing that, you know what, man, I could have actually been a bit far compared to where I am now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I can ask you without you giving me too much information, because I know it's your private life,
Mm.
but I also can resonate with procrastinating because I think as well in some aspects of where I am now, I could have been here, I think even like 8 to 10 years ago, really. But procrastination is a thing. What was it for you that made you procrastinate? Because for me, I would say what made me procrastinate is I had vision, but I had no faith to see it through.
Yeah.
What would you say for yourself with the procrastination?
Um, I know for a fact that at some point, I lost focus.
Mm-hmm.
I lost focus. I stopped being consistent as much as I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I got too relaxed. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So there was a point where I think I took things a bit uh for granted. You understand? Because I knew that, you know what, I already have my name out there.
Mm-hmm.
My name is already out there, so there's no need for me to keep pushing the way I used to be, like the way I used to. You understand? Not knowing that that thing doesn't have to stop. I have to carry on. You understand? So I was actually neglecting my work
Yeah.
in a yeah, either way. Whenever I was supposed to work, I would just say, you know what, man, I'll see this some other time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually got used to that, and then it became a norm. Not realizing that time is moving
Yeah.
and time is changing, you understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then thank you for sharing that. Also, I guess this kind of ties in. So, Thatcher Millionaire asked, "What keeps you motivated?" But without you having to answer it, I'm guessing it's due to the procrastination that you was before that. Now that probably does keep you motivated.
Yeah, yeah. That also plays a huge role.
Okay.
Yeah, it also played a huge role, and my surroundings as well. My
Your
surroundings. So
so what did you say? Your what?
my surroundings.
Oh, your surroundings. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. My surroundings as well. So um the people that I surround myself with, they're also
Mm-hmm.
influential in my life at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So they're actually people that are there are people that are actually doing better than I am. So, you know, that's one thing that also keeps me motivated, that if if this guy next to me is actually doing this better, that
Yeah.
means I can also do better for myself. You
Okay.
understand? Yeah. So
Somebody here called Bebo Classics. Shout out to Bebo Classics. Said there is no question, but he just wants to give Bitter Soul his flowers. You contributed a lot to the game.
uh,
Shout out.
thanks, my dog. Thanks, my dog, people.
And
Um,
my final question to you is: out of all the songs that you've made, if only one song was to define Bitter Soul, and today was it, right?
mhm.
What song would you say would define you as a producer, a person, a DJ, a son, a brother, whatever? What's that one song that would define you?
um, Batsande Bonke.
Okay, I need to check that. I haven't heard that one. What's that song about?
That song is actually about betrayal, man. You know,
Okay.
yeah, it's a song about betrayal. Uh, that song, that song is very close to my heart because it portrays a part of my life.
Right.
Yeah, it speaks partly about what has went down in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's one song that I would actually say it defines who I am. You know,
Okay.
yeah, because I've come across like situations,
Yeah.
like bad ones. Yeah, so
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna message you separately if you can give me the name because I want to be able to find it and look for it, please, so I can actually take time and listen to it. Uh,
but Batsande Bonke.
yes.
Okay. So
Not now. We'll do it after. We'll do it after.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I just want to say thank you. Oh, do you have any questions for me at all?
No, my G. My questions to you, like, they're personal ones and they are business based. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Okay, we'll have that offline. Yeah.
yeah.
Um. Let me just say, guys, to everybody that's listening, thank you very much for coming through and listening. To those that have contributed, thank you for contributing. If you want to continue to enjoy these interviews that I'm going to try my best to do every single day, um, please make sure you're following me and I'll continue to do these lives. I also separately do lives every day at 6 o'clock if I'm not interviewing someone where there's different topics about piano or life, relationships and stuff. So, guys, make sure you're locked in. Also, tell a friend to tell a friend so I can have more people on the live and then more people can have more questions to ask. And again, yeah, so Bitter Soul, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. You're actually the second person that I've interviewed so far in the last 5 days on my TikTok live. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to converse with you and pick your brain.
It's a pleasure, my G. Thank you for having me too.
Okay, cool, man. And everybody else out there that's listening, thank you very much for being locked in. This is the end of the interview. It also will be on YouTube in the next couple of days and on Spotify. And until next time, guys, see you later.
Thank you, my G.
Take care, my G. Bye bye.